Hi friends of the Michigan Heroes Museum, it's Lisa again, and welcome back to one of our Mondays at the Museum. Today I'm going to be doing another interview with this person who happens to be my dad, Scott Furtaw. So I'm just going to get right into it. So, Dad, what is your job here at the museum?
So my role is a very small role. I serve on the board of directors and I'm also the board treasurer.
Very cool. Now how were you first introduced to the museum?
So for those that watched the video with John Ryder and John Auger, very similar. It was in the schoolhouse square. It was the first time I visited the museum. As a kid, I always wanted to become an astronaut up until well into adulthood. And my mom learned that there was a museum in Frankenmuth that featured astronauts, so I had to go and fell in love with the place and loved to see how this place has grown since then.
Very cool. Now what was your first impression when you came to the museum?
I was wowed. I got to see people that I looked up to as astronaut heroes. Some of them are on this side, Roger Chaffee, Jim McDivitt, Al Worden. This gentleman here is my favorite astronaut, Jack Lausma, and Brewster Shaw, and at the time those are the only astronauts from the state of Michigan, but to see their uniforms, their flight suits, and items that they carried into space on display here just blew me away as a 10-year-old.
Very cool. Now, what is one reason that you think people should come out to the museum?
So if you would have asked me 10 years ago, I would have said for the astronauts. Having spent more time here as a board member, it's everything in this museum. We got everything here, from Medal of Honor recipients to someone who drove a truck in World War II to Travis Mills, who lost all 4 limbs in the War on Terror, and of course our astronauts. We have 16 on display here up until all the way to Christina Cook, who just spent 11 months on the International Space Station, the first female astronaut from the state of Michigan. So I believe that most people would agree that the country is in need of heroes to look up to, especially for kids to look up to. And this is the perfect place to get introduced to heroes, people who have gone above and beyond and answered the call of duty to the country and served in one way or another.
Alright, well thank you so much for letting me interview you. And like I always say, make sure you come and check out the museum. And I'm very fortunate to have him as my dad, because I've been coming here ever since I can remember, and you know, I love this place. And so make sure you just come check us out, like us on Facebook, and yeah, have a great rest of your day. Thank you again.
Thank you.